Hello everyone! Today we will take you to see how to use the first-person camera. We have already seen the most common bird's eye view, the most common bird's eye camera in digital twins. At the same time, in addition to the bird's eye camera, in a bird's eye view, there is also a very common way, which is our first-person camera, which is walking on the ground. Today, we will take a look at the use of first-person cameras. First, we double-click to enter the entire 3D editing interface and see our camera. Let's add a first-person camera. Okay, let's not switch to it yet, because the first-person camera, when we click on it, it will automatically have it automatically limits a kind of a gravity effect. I didn't turn it on here because our first person must be on the ground. But if there is nothing on the ground now, any such thing, collision detection with our first-person camera, so it will directly fall below the ground. For such a scene, how should we deal with it? We first need to add a plane. Of course, for empty scenes. We've already added a plane for you. For other scenes you made by yourself, or in a scene like this, we may need to add a plane first, and then use this plane too as a collision body. Why do we do this? Because we can directly set the ground as a collision body, but it will have a slightly worse performance. This kind of plane would be better. We click on collision detection and then lower the transparency of the plane. Now we double-click to switch to first-person view. Okay, we can see that it has started to fall down. Oh, it will directly fall into a building. In this way, we can see that first-person view. We press WASD or forward and backward in this scene. Move around in this scene. So the first-person view is like this, a relatively simple setting. Meanwhile, the spacebar can also be used for jumping. At this time, we can see that our mouse has disappeared, right? Then we press the ESC key to bring the mouse back. And click it again. We can see that, first, we can also not lock the mouse. We turned off the mouse. Then we go back to this. The mouse will have this effect. It 1T be eaten, and then I need to click and move it. This is another experience, but in normal cases, our first person should lock the mouse. We lock the mouse when clicking and moving it. The mouse will disappear unless you press the SC. The only problem is that now I can still walk into this house. For example, like this, I can walk into the house. Now, we don't have a direct collision body setting yet. Our simple solution is to place a few cubes as the collision body of the house. We press ESC and double-click the bird's eye view. We can set it in the bird's eye view. We can put a cube here. We put one here and here. Let's just put this one first. Just roughly align the position. Just roughly align the position. Then we turn off its transparency and adjust some other performances. In this way, we have a collision body like this. Remember to turn on collision detection. Okay, let's go back to our first-person camera. Okay, let's go inside. You can see that. Because why can we see inside now? Because the collision body is a little smaller. Let's make it a little bigger. Okay, let's go back to the cube. Let's go back to the bird's eye camera first. And then go back to the cube. We'll zoom out a little bit. And then we expand it a little bit outward, because it's actually a little small now. It's okay to make it a little bigger, because normally it should be better to wrap it up. Okay, let's go back to the first-person camera. Let's pull it off first. Back to the first-person camera. Okay, let's move forward. We can see that we can't get in now. This is a very simple first-person camera settings. We can walk on the road. Of course, for specific objects like trees, if you need to set it. We can also do a simple collision detection, because our entire process, it's more about numbers and less about people. So, it's not a game-oriented process. So I don't think we need to make the collision bodies too well. Okay, today this is a first-person camera. A first-person camera setting. Okay, thank you all.